Hi guys, it's Fredrina at Trinity Professional Group, and I'm back for part 2 of this week's topic on what to do after we get all hyped up. What to do after we've gotten those sales, after we've made our first attempt, after we have kind of swung and made sure that everybody knows who we are. We've done our advertising, we've put ourselves out there, we've gone to events, we've made sure we're at pop-up shops, all of these things, especially if you are in a sub niche, which is what we talked about for Tuesday's video. Sub niche would mean I am in the beauty industry, but my beauty products are strictly organic, or I am in the hair care industry, but my products are strictly organic, or I'm in the food industry and my prepared meals are strictly gluten-free. So all of these things would be a sub niche within an actual niche or of an industry, right? So last video, I left off on speaking on the possible dissection of a company who I've been studying closely, and it's actually Mielle Organics. Mielle is a hair care company, and she actually has a subset where her hair care is actually for Black women or Black people in general. So with Mielle Organics, she took the leap of faith and just went out there and created an organic product where it benefits Black hair and it really penetrates the scalp to either promote growth or promote strength. And then also she created more products farther on down the line to help with strengthening, to help with even certain issues that some women face, like alopecia or thinning in certain areas, using specific products like rice water, rosemary, mint, all of these things. She curated over time after she had her following in order to grow her brand and really make her a staple in the hair care industry. So what happens when you have something that is within a subset is you have to know exactly who it is you're marketing towards, exactly who it is you're targeting, right? While Mielle organic products can be used on any hair type, I'm sure she didn't leave anyone out intentionally. Just her original marketing and her original target was Black hair and Black hair care in general. So with this, she ended up growing in a way that was so astronomical. She employed the use of celebrity. She employed the use of social media. She employed the use of even reality TV stars and used their platform to further grow her brand by already knowing exactly who her target market was, already knowing how to target them, what their needs were. And then from there, she pushed out her product, right? So with Mielle Organics, she grew so big to the point where she was actually able to sell her company to P&G. They have officially taken over Mielle Organics, and they manufacture her products as well as take care of the whole business, the day-to-day. And she already had her following prior to being bought out. So this allows them to know that they've made a profitable acquisition and that they're going to be profitable going forward, because now her previous customers are addicted to the product, so to speak. Like, they know it works. They've had years to get used to it, years to get acclimated to the changes, as well as they look forward to new products being coming out. So now she knows that what she sold in her legacy even is so rooted. It's so rooted in care. It's rooted in continued service, continued product, continued ingredients in a way that people have been following her for years, right? So that's what I was saying on last video. Is like, I'm not saying don't create organic products. I'm not saying don't create a body butter or whatever it is you want to create. I'm not saying don't create it. What I am saying is you need to be very specific on who your target market is. If you have a skincare brand and you're going to do organic ingredients, you're going to do it organically. You don't want any additives, any chemicals, anything that could be harsh on the skin or irritate the skin in any way. You need to make sure you market to those people specifically. You don't just want to say, I have a skincare brand. No. Okay. Who is that skincare brand for? Is it for people with eczema? Is it for people with psoriasis? Is it for people with sensitive skin? Is it for people who only prefer organic products but not certain oils, right? So you have to be able to divulge all of this information to your sub base or your sub market, because they are already specific with your brand. They're matching your specificity, right? So with Mielle Organics, she knew how to market to her people, and she knew how to get it to come to a place where it would have a cult following. Even if she didn't sell it, if she continued to run her own company, she would still have that amount of following, right? So whenever you are in the hype phase, you're in the phase where, oh my gosh, my product's just sold out. My website is sold out. I don't know what I'm going to do, right? Like I got to hire 5,000 people. I got to hire all of these people to package these orders. I have orders coming in nonstop, yada, yada, yada. You want to watch that. You need to watch your expenditures, because while it's fun now, while a lot is coming in now, that may or may not last until you have your new product coming out. And remember, like we said last video, your new product can't come out until you have that profit sitting there in order to reinvest into your business, right? So when the hype is there, you want to pay attention to what's being bought. You want to pay attention to reviews even of what they really liked, what they didn't like, how you can make a product better. Was it the shipping time? Was it the return policy? Was it the packaging of an item, right? They had sensitive skin, but you sent them the eczema package. You want to make sure all of this feedback that you're getting, your metrics and everything, you have the time to reel through that, because if you don't, you will end up making expenditures to, grow your brand or grow your business when you haven't fixed those infrastructure issues, right? That's what I'm big on, infrastructure. You have to fix your infrastructure in order to grow. So with that clarity and with knowing what your metrics are telling you, you can now build more towards your brand. You can now build towards more products because you know what they like, what they don't like, and you're also remaining true to yourself. You've gained your following. You've gained the response you needed from advertising. You've gained the feedback you need from, even if you were sending out free samples. You've gained everything you need to be a profitable company and continue to allow people to become addicted to your product. Continue to allow people to only choose you out of all of the other options that they have out there, because now they know you are a solidified brand. They know that you are here to stay, right? So hype isn't a bad thing, and I don't want you to misconstrue that concept. Hype is amazing. Hype is what all business owners hope for, right? We just hope it doesn't just last 1 week. We hope it continues at least a month so we can kind of get some of that profit reeled in. But hype is not always guaranteed. Hype is not always guaranteed, because you could have the best advertisement with the highest percentage off and people still may not bite. You could have the greatest new product launch and people still may not buy it because they like the originals. There are so many contingencies. There are so many caveats to how people buy, what they like, what they don't like, what they're already accustomed to, and do they want to deviate from that, or is the deviation even beneficial from what I already have, right? Like, how is this new oil going to be any different from the 8 oil product you've already sold me, right? So you want to make sure you pay attention to those metrics and that feedback, because if you don't, you'll end up investing in something that doesn't give you the return you had hoped for. And then at that point, it'll kind of discourage you and make you want to stay like a one-trick pony, so to speak, where you only focus on the things that do good and you never generate anything new. You never allow your creative juices to continue flowing because you're so focused on breaking even, or only focused on their response or positive response from something you're already doing. So as a business owner in a sub niche, it is very scary. It is scary for you to launch. It is scary for you to want to even start, honestly, because if you think about it, most entrepreneurs, we're putting our own money into our business up front. When we put our own money into our business up front, we're looking for a quick return because we need that money, right? We're usually working for someone else, or even if we have a settlement or something like that, we're investing in ourselves with that, but we need that money returned. So if you have a sub niche, do your homework. Your homework is going to be crucial if you have a sub niche. If you are in the beauty industry, see what people say about other products. See what they say about the chemicals they don't like, and then you run your ads based on what people say they don't like, and now you already have your following because you've already solved that need for your target market, right? So do your research. Your research is going to keep you from having your feelings hurt. Your research is going to keep you from feeling like what you're doing is futile, when really you do have your market out there. Your market is out there, but you don't just want to jump into it without doing some sort of research, even if that research is done in a niche that's different from yours. If you want to study Sephora products, even though yours are more organic, you'll listen to what the customers need so you know how to advertise to them going forward, right? So, Fredrina with Trinity Professional Group, this is our second video of the week. So happy to recap of what to do when the hype is over, what to do and how to plan for your next item, how to plan for your next product even, to make sure that you can keep going and keep your customers coming back. So be sure to visit trinityprofessionalgroup.com, as well as stay tuned for my next strategy call that we will be having so we can head up for Q1. Bye guys.